Hey ladies, okay, it is time to start our craft for November, and apparently if you haven't already started decorating for Christmas, you are late to the game. So I thought it would be appropriate to do a Christmas craft. So tonight we are going to be making these cute little Christmas trees that you can put on your mantle. And my hope is, since it is pretty easy to do, I hope that you guys can learn how to make these, and then you can do some more with your kids and you can make like a full mantle full of them. And you can do different decorations, different fabrics or yarns. So it's pretty fun and creative little craft. So I hope you enjoy it, and we'll get started. Okay, so the first thing we are going to do is go over the supplies that you should have. The first thing being your cone. The second one is your wooden base, which has 2 holes in it, but you're only going to be using the middle one. And then you have your wooden dowel. You have your wooden star, your super glue, and your yarn. So the first thing we're going to do is take your glue and put the lid on and slightly turn the cap, and it will be ready to go. So be really careful not to squeeze this too tight. And you're going to just put it off to the side until we make our cone. So we're going to start off with trying to get this point to this point over here and not have a big hole. So kind of like that. It doesn't have to be perfect, but you don't want to have like a big huge hole on the top like this. So if it takes a couple of times, that's okay. Just kind of make sure it's tight on the top, and then you're going around like this. Okay. So this is our shape that we're looking for. And again, it doesn't have to be perfect, but we want to have it like this. And then we are going to start at the bottom, and we're going to take your super glue and we're going to put a little teeny tiny bit on the bottom. And you're going to hold it down for a few seconds. You could even just hold it like this so it's on there nice and good. And we're not going to worry about this so much on the top because our yarn is going to be covering it. So that is nice and good. You're going to get your yarn. We're going to put another dot on the bottom. And then start, we'll do this way. Careful not to get on your fingers because it will stick. And the first one might be a little challenging, but just hold it for a few seconds. And then when it's dry, I'm going to do another little dot over here. So we're going to do our next dot and then kind of carry it over. And hold it for a few seconds. I glued my fingers over here. There we go. Okay. Okay, now we're gonna do our next dot. Again, just super tiny bit. And bring your yarn. Make sure it's on there nice and tight. This is gonna be the hardest part, is this first row. Just do a couple little dots, and then you can bring it over, let it dry. Okay. All right, now what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a few layers of just bringing it around. up until about halfway, okay? I'm going to put a few more drops. Keep going around. And then we're going to start spiraling back down. If you're done and you feel like you're over it, you can be done at this point. But if you want, you can go back around and you can do like more of a pattern like this to give it more texture. You could literally just go back down and give it more single layers. But this is what I'm gonna do, just kind of make it simple. Okay, and then at the very bottom, we're just going to add some more glue. Some more at the top. Again, just be careful not to glue your fingers. But that is what it looks like, okay? And then you're going to take your dowel and put it through the top like this, and then you're going to put it through the hole. And if it doesn't work on one side, then just try the other side. And you can push it in first, actually. So it's a stand, and then you can put your tree on. And then you're going to add your glue on top, and you can be kind of generous with this. You can put quite a bit on to make sure it stays, and then you're going to add your star. You're going to hold this for quite a few seconds to make sure it dries. All right, so that's it. Your Christmas tree should be complete and it's ready to go up on your mantle, or you can add some different decorations to it. You can add garland, different ornaments, whatever you want. And they're so easy to make. You could make, like I said, a whole mantle full of them. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you during the next craft. Just like literally super glued my hands together.
What did you do?
I don't know, it exploded down here. Oh, it's literally stuck.
Samantha.
Okay, so the first thing we're gonna, Dusty, get your butt out of my